Hey everybody, welcome back to my Eurovision React Review channel. So it is Sunday the 26th of January, it is 8 in the morning here in India. So the downsides of moving to India is obviously my time zones are different to Europe, which means this year I'm gonna have to change things up slightly in regards to how I approach the national finals. It's just not gonna be sustainable to watch them live. So I'm gonna have to catch up with them next day. So that's what I'm going to do today with Luxembourg. So I thought I had this whole plan, like it was going to work, where I just wasn't going to engage with my phone, and so I would be able to kind of do this authentically as I possibly can. And then someone, bless them heart, I'm not going to name them, on Instagram made a message that I could just see that popped up that would suggest that I now know who the winner is. This is a plea. If you're watching this, don't message me on Instagram about national final results, because it kind of spoils this whole new plan that I have about checking them next morning. So I think my favourite has won based on that message. I think Laura Thorn has won. So what I'm going to do is, I guess the easiest way of doing it is shoot over to Wee Blogs and see obviously if they've reported on last night's events. Right, okay, Laura Thorn wins. I kind of knew that. But I just am curious if there's anything of note in regards to what happened last night. After getting 94 out of 96 possible points from the international jury, Laura received 90 points from the public vote, getting her the victory with a total of 184. Second was 0.5. That was the band rate. Interesting. With 126 points, followed by Luzac, Your Dance, which was my second favourite. So the results. Okay. So basically Laura Thorn stormed it, right? Rhythmic Soul Wave was one that I thought was going to be an outsider, but evidently that didn't, not even with the juries, didn't push through. I'm curious to watch Rafa Ela because I know my really good friend Georgie really loves that song, and that ultimately didn't seem to get much love. So just to catch up with last night, I think I'm just going to pick 3 songs that I really liked. So my top 3, Rafa Ela, Luzac and Laura Thorn. So let's check out how they went down last night. So I had seen on some social media platforms that the staging looked very impressive. Even the graphics look impressive. Love me, love me. No, thank you. She's such a fierce performer. I remember that last year. No, thank you. This is a bop. I can understand why Georgie loves it. Love me, Lord. It is a bop. I love the staging. No, thank you. And what I'm absolutely loving is how confident she looks. Right, on this live performance alone, this song is shot massively in my personal faves this year. This was lost. No, thank you. That's how I want it. I want it. I don't know why I'm getting a bit emotional. I think I've woken up in a funky mood. What I love is when you can see someone just living their absolute best life for those 3 minutes on stage and knowing that they'll have no regrets. She performed that amazingly. She owned the stage. She was confident as, and just, again, what I'm seeing visually from this national final, so unbelievably impressed. I'm gutted that was last. I really like that song now. I did like the song, it just didn't have an impact. But we know this about Eurovision, right? When songs are then performed, suddenly they come out of the woodworks and you take note. Georgie Kanev, I bow down to your love of this song. Right, Luzac. So this is my second favourite. There was something about this song that I thought was very Eurovision competitive. Whoever or whatever company they've got to produce this, other countries, take note. Get their number. And now it's being performed, it is a little repetitive. And because it is so dark, you don't get an opportunity to take a breath. Look, like he's a recording artist, right? He has a career as a singer, and you can clearly see that in regards to his stage presence. Yeah, I like I said, when I first listened to it, I don't think I've listened to it since, actually, my first reaction. I really did enjoy it. I did understand that there was that dark bass in the production, but it really did come through live, and as a result, felt very dark. And it's really sunny outside in a lovely Sunday morning of Bangalore, so maybe that song doesn't connect with my mood right now. But what is clear is, yeah, he's obviously a talented performer, and yeah, staging, producers, awards. Okay, so we have Laura, my fave, and the winner. So is that Luxembourgish? Is that Luxembourgish? I don't think I've ever heard Luxembourgish. Okay, Laura. What have we got? Huh. Very playful theme. Look. Okay, so I know this has had Junior Eurovision links. I think I even made a point about that, the fact that it has a Junior Eurovision feel. The visuals at this moment in time are also kind of connecting with that as well. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm just thinking in regards to staging, already, I don't know whether this is the staging for Eurovision, but ultimately I was thinking there, at the end of the day, Shane, move away. Hearing the song, she's confident live, she's singing it well. This is a song that you love. When me and Georgie did our top national final songs of this year so far, this is in my top 10. It's quite high, I think 6. I'm obsessed with this song. So the fact that this is one, do not get me wrong, super excited, but I'm trying to see the potential because, like I said, so far, I'm not sure this is the staging. I am also looking at her as a performer. And she clearly can perform. And I'm not talking about live vocals. I'm talking about her ability to sell the song. And she has it. Yeah, compared to Rafa Ela, this isn't visually as spellbinding. But I don't care. I love this song. They just need to go back to the drawing board, I think, on staging. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Right, this makes more sense. This is less Junior Eurovision. I'm really happy this is going to Switzerland. Okay, look, as Eurovision fans, you know, we have to deal with these kind of loving national final songs and then just losing them and not having them in the actual Eurovision. So far, This is the third, we have our third song, right? Yes, obviously I lost Carnival in Albania, but I got Gem, which is fine, which is fine. So I'm unbelievably happy that I've got this. So I am very, very happy this is going to Switzerland. For me, this was the standout song, both in regards to what I like, but moreover, what I thought could do well in Switzerland. I didn't really understand the kind of, for some, quite visceral negativity around this national final. So from social media content creators that I really respect and really admire, and I still do, but it got quite clear from quite a lot of circles from social media creators that this was the national final that people were going to gun for. This was the national final that people were going to rip apart. And actually, I think that sounds quite dramatic, but based on some of the language that some people have used, that's what you did. You can still do that. That's absolutely fine. I haven't checked whether this went down well on social media platforms. But ultimately, I think Luxembourg has got a great song. And I thought the songs, yeah, there were a few duff ones, but I didn't understand the justification for really coming for Luxembourg. I said to Georgie, and I don't know whether I edited it out in our last video, I just think, is it because Luxembourg is such an easy target? Like, would you do that for a national final, which has a huge following with really emotive, vocal and passionate Eurovision fans attached to it that will come for you? I don't know whether you would. I think Luxembourg was an easy target to potentially show balance in regards to your communication. And the people that I'm talking about, like, I still engage with your content, I always will, and I respect everything you do for the Eurovision community. It just was a bit hard kind of seeing it be so trashed when one of my favorites was here. But that's just me, that's just a personal thing. That's not me saying that I am the voice of reason here. So what I just want to stress is, for me, my kind of takeaway from this national final is there's evidently money in it, there's evidently time, focus, effort. So if you said that there wasn't time, focus and effort in the song creation, well, this would suggest otherwise in regards to the attitude to Eurovision, in regards to what we're seeing, in regards to the production. Second of all, I listened to 3 songs, 3 great live vocalists. I'm from the UK, and it breaks my heart to say that the last 2 years I've loved the song, but unfortunately we had artists that just couldn't deliver on the day. So they've obviously thought about the vocalists also and ensuring that they have vocalists that can sing live. Thirdly, and I must stress again, that they didn't screw these singers over, in the sense that, I'm not going to name a singer, but we've seen in national finals how national finals have done their artists dirty by just bad audio quality. And they've done these guys a service. The audio quality was great. And like I said, I haven't checked X to see how people felt last night went down. I'm sure there'll be more criticism in regards to the winner, etc., etc. But I think Luxembourg picked the right song. This is a song that I know I'm going to be supporting for the rest of the season. And I'm really stoked Luxembourg is still in Eurovision and they have this song. That's my take on it. So yes. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Please let me know what you think. Please do comment below. And be honest, you know, if you disagree with everything I've just said, then that's absolutely fine. Like I said, I'm speaking from my personal opinion, not the voice of reason or what should be said or what shouldn't be said. But I'm curious to know what you guys think, particularly of this song. Please do let me know. And if you're still here and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do click the notification button so you're informed if and when I post videos. And yeah, until next time, stay safe.